That's where I got burnt there.
My scars tell a story.
That's a stab wound there.
When the police found me, I was told I was 10 days away from death. She was very caring, confident, loving. She just showed a real interest in me.
Where's Alex now? Just when I saw everything happen.
So what you were doing?
I was holding a knife.
We arrived, she straight away said, oh, there's been a problem, Alex has hurt himself. At the top of the stairs, Alex was sat with a towel wrapped around his arm, just blood everywhere. When we questioned it, they were both quite sort of calm and rational and explained that, yeah, you know, Alex has this long-standing history of self-harm.
It's strange because the whole thing was the right time at the right place, but I didn't say anything.
The longer they were together and how the relationship grew, the mind game started playing.
It just a penny dropped, and I thought, she's just not right. Everyone is right. I'm gonna go. That's it. I'm done.
Out of the blue, she got his friends to go and pick her up, to bring her here, to tell her she was pregnant. I said to Alex, you don't have to be with her, but you need to stand by her.
So that's fine. I don't mind paying my way, but I was thinking, I can't be with you. And then I didn't hear from her for a year.
I got this text to say, are you willing to meet your grandson? And it was like, yes.
I was happy, and I thought, I'm there for my son, and we're gonna be a family.
And then the cracks started coming. I said I wasn't happy with these mind games starting again. I thought we'd gone past that. I said, we're not having it. So she packed all of TJ's stuff up and she told Alex he was to choose.
It was definitely TJ. I didn't want to not see him. So I literally just moved out, and that was the last time I went home.
Would you say at any point you have made it difficult for him to see his friends or family?
No. He made it very clear he didn't want to see any of his family.
She changed my phone. I got a new phone and phone number. She got rid of the PlayStation because it was a form of contact to, like, people I knew.
He was only 19 when he went away and I never saw Alex for 2 years.
We decided that we would try for another child.
And then straight away, we found out she was pregnant. And I thought, well, that's like amazing. But then everything just gradually got worse and worse and worse.
He states if you missed a night of hitting him, you would then make up for it the next night.
She started to use knives.
I only ever cut him, I never stabbed him.
She said, you're not allowed to sleep in the bed. So I slept on the floor.
Yeah, that's very true. Me and TJ sleep in the bed.
I remember waking up in the morning to boiling water being poured on my back.
He says that he's told to make a story up to tell your parents that the shower in the hotel was faulty.
I wasn't eating properly. She didn't let me.
Sometimes he said, oh, can we cook pasta? And I'll say no because I'm not hungry.
I didn't want TJ to get hurt, so I was fighting to keep going because I didn't know what was going to happen if I was to leave. I was looking forward to it for a reason. It could change her from doing all the stuff she's doing to me, but that lasted about 3 days.
We got a 999 call for a domestic disturbance between a man and a woman, called in by neighbours.
She had a bread knife on her. She went to go at my head, like here, so I went like that.
We arrived and Alex and Jordan were both telling us that he'd used that knife to cut his wrists, basically. It didn't appear that there'd been any incident at all between them. It's certainly not how it came across. We left, Alex went to hospital.
We were just shouting and arguing. And the next thing, the door knocks and there's a police car outside, and I opened the door and it was Ed standing there.
This is what I think it is. This is he's being abused.
So what, Alex, you want to come and have a chat with me? We'll go upstairs. Are you all right down here for a minute, Jordan, yeah? Have you been assaulted or anything like that? No assault, nothing. It's just an argument.
Even in the house, he was not budging on his story at all. And I thought, I need to get him out of this environment.
Grab a jacket and some shoes, mate, whatever you got, wallet, whatever.
So mate, are you coming back here tonight, mate? For me, innit? And then I'm going to come back here tomorrow? Yeah. Okay, so you don't mean it's not to me?
He sat me in the police car and he said, right, we're not leaving here until you tell me the truth. And I still said, no, I'm doing this all to myself.
I turned my camera off and I said to him, look, my camera's off, it's just you and me in this car.
Straight away, I just said it. And I said, please just go on what the neighbours have said, because I don't want to say that it's come from me.
He just quite calmly said to me, yes, it was her.
I just need to explain to you that at the moment you're under arrest on suspicion of assault occasioning grievous bodily harm.
How do you feel today about moving forward? What are your thoughts and feelings at the moment?
I just don't want to get hurt anymore. Now that I'm free from the relationship, I'm beginning to understand abuse better, and I hope I can help others understand it too. And I'm building a future for me and my kids.